A burger must be held in two hands. If you can hold it with one hand, it is not a good enough burger. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more of Food Park Manager, where I want to take a look, ironically, at our manager. We don't think he's doing very much. We've got our manager desk down here, and he's supposed to be auto-restocking ingredients, but I don't think he does squat around here, and I think the problem is the manager has a radius. So you start throwing this desk around, and all of a sudden we've got a radius on this guy. I think he's only ordering things that are within his radius, which over here is quite literally nothing. There's nothing in his radius but the sidewalk. It's a very small radius. It really doesn't cover a lot. In fact, I'm not even sure what this would cover. It looks like it'll cover that, but not anything else. It looks like I could get those two things in here if I put his desk right here. We're going to give that a shot and see how that goes. Now, if I click on you now... No, I don't want to move you. Get out of everything. Yeah, restock when below 20 and order to 20. Okay, let's see if he's a little hip. We've leveled up here. We're level 9. I think that unlocks some good stuff, too. We'll come back to that in a sec. Let's see if he actually restocks the hot dogs and whatever else it is I have over here. Oh, hang on. We've got ingredients. So, tacos over there. Let's see if he does that. Somebody needs to level up as well. Edgar. Good job, Edgar. Well done on the Edgar front. Right. Ingredients. I have a lot of stuff. I don't have enough milk. And I do have a ton of money, probably from leveling up there. I've got 3,000. So let's get 30 of the milk. Ice is looking okay. Let's just get a couple of those. Could definitely use with some more coffee. So let's get 30 of those. We have not a whole lot of dough left. Meat is looking okay, but we use a lot of meat. So let's get another 20 of those. 20 on the veggies. No, not 2, Dave. That's a different number. And then vanilla, 20. We're not doing anything at all with chocolate ice cream, so we don't need that. And how about a little bit of strawberry? We do put a lot of chicken in the tacos, so let's do that. That's 170 on storage. I've got plenty of storage right now. Okay, put everyone back to work, and let's see if my man here is going to do his gig. I wonder if there's a way to increase his radius over time. Now, with 2,700 bucks, I could open up a new territory here. And I think I'm going to do that. Let's go back to build mode here. I want this. Yeah, I want to buy that land. Okay. Now, if I'm going to use the manager feature, I should probably put another food stall within his radius. No, go away from that. Go back to build mode. I need to see your radius. No, just move it. Okay. So I'm going to need to put something basically back to back with these two stalls. Yeah, you can just stay where you are, Sparky. So what don't we have? We don't have the burger stall or the pizza stall. 500 bucks for that. Well, let's go burger. We had an event where it was like Burger Day. Maybe that'll pop up again. So burger stall, right? I want this to line up. Actually, I could put it back to back like that. That's not the worst thing. I wonder if that would bork pathing with the employees being able to get in and out. Let's see. So put that there, and then I don't want to do, I want to move the colors so it matches. Nope, not that one. That's a yellow. Okay, and then this one I think is the blue. Okay, yeah, I want it to match up, except it's not the same awning. I know there's nobody working there. Just chill for a second. Okay, how did we do yesterday? We made a little bit of money. I spent a lot of money. There was 2 angry customers. I think that's the best I can possibly hope for. The ingredients market is, in fact, open. So let's get burger ingredients for a start. And somebody else needs to level up here. Who's doing great work for me? Olivia, our new cleaner. Welcome to level 2. So what do we actually do with the burgers? Meat, cheese, and vegetables. Well, fantastic. We already order all of those. Let's bump the price up a little bit there, and let's get some of those going. So, wow, we go through a lot of milk. Holy moly. All right, let's get 40 on milk. We have almost no ice left. 40 on ice. Coffee's not too bad. Let's get a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Okay, and then dough, get up some of that. Now, cheese, we've got quite a bit of it, but we're going to start going through more of it. And that, and then more meat, and then the chicken, and then vanilla. Oh, God, there's so many things to order. And I don't think we're actually doing anything with strawberry right now. We might be. I'm not sure. Order it anyway. Do I have enough room for that? I totally do. I'd love it if... Can I change the awnings so those awnings match up better? I betcha I probably can't, but let's just see if I can fuss with that a little bit. No, I can edit the appearance, but not the actual awning. Okay, well, let's get somebody hired for that. So hire a cook. Yep, skillful and local celebrity, and then Eileen here is just coming in with everything. Everything. And a 50% chance to get a dollar tip. It's a tip pool, Eileen. So you kind of put that in a big jar and then we share it out at the end of the day. And by share it out, I mean, I get it. And somebody's having a problem over here too. What is the problem? A little more bread. Okay, accept that. It's a fair price, not for long. And anyone else having any problems with the recipes? No. Also, can I now demolish my broadly useless thing that I created over here? How would we demo? There we go. Remove wall. Remove all of that. Yeah, just get all this out of here. This is not really what I want it to be. Now, with level 9, what could I be unlocking? Also, I think there needs to be something here. Show me something in a floor. Maybe we do like a brick path. How is this going to go? Maybe I could do a brick path all the way around it at some point. But I want more like seating area over here. What if we just did like a small seating area right here out of brick path? And then actual seating, because, you know, you're going to want somewhere to sit. I got 15 park coins. I could unlock something. How about we go with this picnic table? Unlock that, and then let's put that down. See, that could sit right there. That is absolutely perfect. And then let's put an umbrella over that, too, because that'll link in nicely. Okay, now we're getting somewhere with this. How about this is, yeah, a nice stark white. Okay. So far, so good. Let's just get the day going. Ingredient stocks are running low. Really? You sure about that? We don't need chocolate if that's what you're complaining about. We don't do anything with chocolate. No, I think we're broadly fine. I think we're okay with that. Get everything going, and now we're trying to sell 500 pieces of food. That should be no problem, especially now that everyone's going to be a little more patient with the speaker here. And of course, they're going to be patient because they're going to take a whole lot of time to read this soliloquy from the Scottish play. Speaking of which, let's make sure that we get our new sign in here for the burger stall. If you can hold your burger with one hand, it's not good enough. This is my philosophy that I will die with, and I will not apologize for it. A burger must be held in two hands. If you can hold it with one hand, it is not a good enough burger. It must be weighty, it must be imposing, and unwielding. You must hold it with two hands, possibly even getting help from a friend. That is a burger. And let's get some other fundamentals down here, too. How about a trash can over there to cover that radius? Building is obstructed. Okay, put it, I guess, over here for right now. That's not my idea. Well, now I have to make the floors go out. Yeah, no, that's not going to work at all. These floors have to go like this then, and then I'm going to have to do a matching one over here. Otherwise, I will be up all night thinking about these floors. Okay, better. You know what we could use here is some fiesta flags, obviously. So show me my fiesta flags, because it's time for a fiesta around here. So rotate that like that. No, that doesn't work. It does work like this, though. So one there, and then another one. No, come back to me here. What? No, come back to me here. Another one. We're having a fiesta whether you like it or not. There we go. I can also now get the chess table. That's been unlocked at level 9, and I'm kind of thinking that's a great idea. What if the day's about to end in a moment, but what if we took this path out, flooring out, even more like that, and then go back to, I know we're low on ingredients. I don't care. I'm putting chess tables down. And then we could have a series of chess tables. I'm hemorrhaging money. That's cool. Ingredients market is open. Great. I'm putting chess tables down right now. So how about we said one there, and one there, and one there. How well does... Oh, no. Oh, God. No. That doesn't work at all. Move this all the way to there. Move this to here. Much better. Okay, and I can fuss with these a little bit, too. Let's make that one that, and then that one that. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You're going to come in, you're going to grab a burger, you're going to need to hold it with two hands, and then when you finally finish that and throw it in the trash can, then you can have a little game of chess. What is your problem? Your problem is I'm not in the right screen for that. You need what? More vegetables, and it's fairly expensive. Oh, yeah, there's no vegetables at all. That's why you need more vegetables. Fairly expensive. Okay, I'll drop it down a little tiny bit. Now, who else might be having a problem with the recipes? Nope, everything else is looking good. We just need to order some ingredients. Again with the coffee. I mean, I love it. You guys are into coffee. Okay, 50 coffee. 50 coffee. Now, we're actually doing vegetables in the burgers, so how about 20 of those? Everything else is looking terrible. So 20, no, go 30 on the milk, go 30 on the ice, and I think these are going to be fine for right now. We'll just get a little bit of that, and 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 a little bit of that. Okay, have we done all our little bits? Do a little bit of that, and then a little bit of that. Okay, good enough. Order that, start the day. No, I assure you that we have enough ingredients for at least the first couple of hours or so. Show me the grass floor. Is this different than... It is a little different. Okay, put that like that, and put that... I know you can't go all the way up to the edge there. Put that like that. Show me what that looks... Oh, that's much better. Yeah, that's much, much better than this ratty grass over here. Okay, I have no money left. I should probably just sit here and chill for a bit and listen to the speaker. You having a little go on the swing there, dude? You having a little go on the swing? I see you're wearing Geek Cupboard corporate colors there. Well done, sir. And Eileen is already ready for a promotion, and Olivia's getting another promotion there. Excellent. Good job, team. How much money do I have? 700 bucks. I should probably spend that on ingredients, but clearly I'm not doing that because I'm going to go with my half hedge wall instead. And this is going to border probably all of this. So let's go all the way up to here. I'm going to spend all my money on the... Yeah, I'm so spending all of my money on this. This is a terrible idea. Okay, make that go like that, and then make this go like this, and then all the way down to here, and then in there. Okay, that was a lot of unnecessary money that I just spent, but I'm very, very happy with it. What can you show me in decoratives here? The bike rack. I could unlock something, maybe. Unlock the small bridge and just show it to me. It's okay. I don't know if it's really what I'm looking for. Do you have any... You do have water features down here. Give me a bird fountain. I don't specifically want to attract birds, but I'd like to attract, you know, people who like water. Which is, I think, largely most people. Most people are pretty into water. Put that there. And then maybe some of the picnic blankets? No, picnic tables, I think, is what needs to be over here. Just the regular ones could live. Spin that around for me. There we go. I know we're low on ingredients. We're always low on ingredients. Put one there, and then actually another one like here. And then how about maybe some lights over here, too? How about the street light? Oh, yeah, that's going to look good. Oh, yeah. This. Yes, we've leveled up. It's fantastic. I know. It's because I'm so good at this. All right, put that there and that there. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere here. Yeah, we even made a little bit of money yesterday. Show me the shops one. I don't look at this one. So hot dogs doing well. Tacos doing well. Burgers. I mean, everything seems to be doing fine. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, which I believe is our ice cream stall, is not as good. And is anyone having a real problem here? No, everything... 9 out of 10 on the burger stall, so we might check that one out, see what the problem is there. People prefer to get coffee for their caffeine need. Okay, so obviously we want to get more coffee coming in. And what's your problem? A little more vegetables. Really? I prefer my burger plain. No vegetables. Just meat, buns, cheese, bacon, which is another kind of meat. And the price is fair. Well, not for long. Let's make 10 bucks on that. All right, obviously, wow, we get gutted in coffee, which is great. I understand that. I totally see where you're coming from. How about, I don't know, 75 coffee? Is that enough for you people? Now, do I have enough storage for all of this? Yeah, I should be fine. Okay, order all of that and start the day. No, I assure you, we have... Well, I say we have enough coffee. Well, apparently we're going to get a rush on coffee over here. So, are you guys all rushing for coffee? Yeah, you got a couple of people in line there. Just bang out a couple of quick cups of coffee for them. It's not exactly the biggest rush that I imagined. You seem pretty happy with life. Okay, wouldn't probably hurt to get another cleaner on board. I think we can float that just fine. So let's get another cleaner, work up, and 3 more customers, cheap and work up. Congratulations, you are in fact hired. Okay, I saw he did just order something because he had a big negative $108 come out of here. So he must have ordered something. So I definitely need to get another food stall right in this radius. I'm not thrilled with the radius. It's a very small radius. It only covers a very, very tiny area. And I could live without the desk. And what if he just sort of stood there? It would make a little more sense if he just sort of, I don't know, wandered around like the cleaners or something. That'd be great. If he wandered around and his radius traveled with him, he'd sort of like go over here and go, oh, you guys need to order something. I'll order that for you. And then he could wander over here and go, oh, you guys need to order something. I'll order that for you. But basically, it's kind of still mostly down to me doing the ingredients. Speaking of which, the ingredients market is open. Okay, once again, we have no milk coming in. Another 20 milk, please. 20 on the ice. Give me 20s across the board. 20s, 20s, 20s. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move some stuff around. I'm going to move you anywhere I can find you, basically. Could even just tuck you, like, literally anywhere for right now. How about over here? You just live anywhere. I just need you out of my way. There we go. Good. Go sit over there. And then you, I'm going to move you to the back side of this, because your awnings make sense. See, now, if I do this, and then I change your awning color to, I think that's the second one, to that. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now that makes much more sense. And then bring you back. Come back over here. You're still working for a living around here. So you were... Where am I going to put you? Why don't you work anymore? You should work. Okay, I'm probably going to have to move that tree. You could come down here, but now your awning doesn't make sense anymore. So change your awning to... Actually, no, not that one. Actually, that's fine. But then do, say... Ooh, no. Better. So I need another food stall that has this awning. Do any of those have that? No, you guys have sort of the rectangular one. Okay, and this... No, this doesn't match up properly. That's got to go here. And then move the tree... how about, like, right over here? Actually, that'd be a great spot for that. Oh, that looks nice. And then I need a food stall that has that same awning. Because now this all makes sense in my head. I mean, the signs clash a little bit, but it's okay. I'm going to learn to cope with that information. It's just important that we have signs that I can make completely ridiculous. We did our goal, too. So upgrade 3 stalls to level 5 and promote an employee to max level. I've already done that. I got an achievement for it. I saw it on Steam. Oh, we got some money, so we may as well do some upgrades. Okay, upgrade you. And then keep upgrading you, upgrade you again, and upgrade. These are going to be amazing burgers. They're not, but it will have a lot of storage space in them. And sure, you know what? Upgrade it again. There we go. I just need to do that 2 more times. That's going to take not a small amount of money. What could be the next food stall around here? The pizza, obviously. What is your... Okay, it's all down to the awnings now. Now I just need to know what your awning looks like. So... I can't unlock these quite yet. I need a few more park points for that. Anything else we don't have? No, we've got all of these. Ice cream, coffee, hot dogs. I mean, I could duplicate something like this, basically, because this is the one that has the awning. But I feel like, why do that? Let's just get some variety going on around here. Who needs a level up here? Oh, Ricardo, our new cleaner. Good job, Ricardo. Welcome to the team. I need to order, like... Wow, we go through a lot of milk. Okay, 60 on milk, and then 30s, and then things, and more ice. Always with the ice. What else is looking low here? Actually, everything else is looking basically okay, so I'm just going to do a little top off of everything. And is anyone having a problem with the recipes? Nope, everything is looking pretty good. Yep, recipe 10 out of 10, fairly expensive. Okay, I'll back that off a little bit. How about you over here? Fairly expensive. Yeah, okay, you're not wrong. It's actually a really, really expensive hot dog. So back that off. And then here, that price is fair, so let's bump that up. It's a giant taco. There's so much meat in that. Start the day. No, I assure you, we will have enough ingredients. What I really need now is the park coins. I want to unlock something new. And now that I put that tree there, I want another one, because those look really nice in there. So put one there, and then show me something maybe in some bushes or something. Yeah. Like these guys down here. One there, and then one maybe over here, and then something different with some flowers could go, yeah, right next to the, well, the very, very tiny bathtub for a very, 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 very small person, or a bird, you know, whichever you prefer. And then this one could live over here. Oh yeah, we're liking all of that. This part's really coming together here. Now the ice cream stall is already at level 2, so let's upgrade that a couple of times. There we go. That blew all of my money. That was a very silly thing to do today, because the ingredients market is going to be open soon. You have no money to hire ingredients. However, you can be promoting someone, so promote you and promote you. Margaret's about to level up momentarily, and no one else needs a promotion here. Okay, I just need more park coins. That's really what I'm into right now. What are we desperately low on? Actually, strangely, not milk or coffee. A little bit of cheese would not be the worst idea. I can't afford much right now. Yep, there's Margaret leveling up right there. Pretty soon we'll have somebody up to that level 5. No problem there. And we're once again low on ingredients, but I've blown all my money just upgrading all of the stalls here. I'd love to get into this area next so I can continue my tents thing going on here and the lights and all that stuff. A new season of Game of Chairs just came out. People are staying home to binge watch for the day. So I assume we're just going to get radically less customers. All right, how much coffee do we not have? We don't have any coffee. Okay, I should put the manager near the coffee stall. That would probably, the coffee, we're just killing it on coffee right now. We also have no ice. However, with doing all those upgrades, I have a lot more storage now. So let's get some of these going on like this, and like this, and like this. I don't know, dude. It's probably a raccoon or something. Yeah, no, don't open it. No, that whatever's in there can't be good. It's probably a raccoon. They love getting into trash barrels. And we should have bungeed the top down or something so they couldn't get in there. Yeah, no, they are persistent. They will find. They got little hands, dude. They can open those things, no problem. You know what? Probably just take the whole thing, seal it, and then, I don't know, throw it in a ditch somewhere. They'll figure it out. I was saying the hot dogs are fairly cheap now, so let's bump that up. Oh, hang on, the ingredients market is open, and somebody needs to be promoted here. That is Olivia and Ricardo. Good, Olivia almost level 5, Margaret almost level 5, and Charisse working on it too. Okay, how much coffee do we need? Not as much as I might have thought. So some of that and some of that. Let's start to get the coffee stall upgraded to, ooh, there's my park points right there. That's exactly what I needed. And not a small amount of money. So, do I want to take this all the way up? I'm not going to have any money left if I do. Okay, take it to level 4. And then we'll kind of figure things out from there. But with those park points, I could open up something. So let me see what we could do here. Tapsilogan, which I am told in comments is a very delicious sounding dish. Some sort of like garlicky, meaty egg thing. And those 3 things together, you can put those together in almost any configuration, and I'm going to be into that. So it's not a small amount of money to get this set up. And what are my other options? The pizza stall. What does your awning look like? Oh, you have a completely different awning. You have a 100% different awning from everybody else. It does look cool, though. I'm not going to deny that. Where might you live? I don't think you live anywhere here right now. No, I don't think you make sense right now. Maybe later. You will work, though. You don't quite have the same awning, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it down anyway. And then when I find something that has the same awning, so I can do this again, I'll move things around. Okay. Gonna need somebody to work there. Yes, we've ended the day. I've made $2. Chef's Challenge. Popular reality cooking show just introduced a bold new twist. Customers expect nothing less than perfect. Okay, well, most of our stuff should be perfect. I'm gonna bet you with a pizza stall, it's cheese. It is cheese. Ham. Oh, that's a new thing. Yeah, we don't do ham right at this exact second. And I'm going to need somebody to work there, too. So another cook. Beatrice, fast learner. Jacob is agreeable. And Olivia might get a tip. Well, more money is good. So let's hire Olivia there. Okay. Get everything going. I know you're going to tell me I don't have enough ingredients. It's the chocolate ice cream, dude. I'm not ordering it because we're not using it. Nobody wants chocolate ice cream. Those awnings are just going to bug the heck out of me. I'm just making the rounds, kind of bumping up prices on anything that people say is fair or cheap. because I need all the money I can get right now. Fair. Yeah, it's more than that now. And then how about over here an ice cream? Fairly expensive. Okay, I'll bump that down a couple. And the coffee is fair, so let's put that up a couple of bucks. Okay, I've got some money coming in here, and I've still got those 15 park points. What, if anything, could I be unlocking in, say, like entertainment? Something like that. The doghouse. Okay. Hang on, the ingredients market is open. I probably need to deal with that. I never have enough ingredients. Okay, back to the idea of a doghouse. 500 bucks to put it in, and wow, it's 45 luxury? That is a lot of luxury. That's way more than the sandbox, and the sandbox has a kitty. I should probably not put the doghouse right next to the kitty, but I probably will. What do I need for this? Level 12 for the dancing. Oh, we're definitely getting some dancing around here. Doghouse, maybe. What else have I opened up recently? Not a lot. Okay, and anything new here? You know what? Unlock the big tree, because this is a lot of luxury. And put this here to kind of, well, first of all, give everyone in the picnic area a little bit of shade, and also just kind of pretty up these two stalls here a little bit. How about in lighting? Oh, a fire pit. That'd be fun. Everyone loves fire. And decoratives, again, not really. How about in furniture? I could get a better picnic table. I think we're good on picnic tables right now. Okay, just kind of save those coins until you think of what you want to do with it. And let's just get this last upgrade here. There we go. So that's 3 stalls up to level 5 right there. Not a ton of money left, but I've still got a few hours left in the day to bump up those funds. And then employee to max level. Who's looking good? Charisse? Yeah, probably be Charisse next. Okay, brand new day here. The guys are just getting cleaned up. What is your problem with the pizza? More ham. I agree. I would agree with you on that. There's no vegetables in it right now, but nobody's particularly demanding vegetables, so I'm not going to give them something they don't want. 866 after ordering all of my ingredients, and still those 12 park points. How about we go ahead and get the doghouse? It's an enormous amount of luxury. So 1 doghouse, how do we put that right under the tree? It'll be nice and shady for the dog. Put that down right in there. Get out of all of that and go check the dog out, obviously. Hi. I don't know why you live here. Wait, what happens if oh, I can pet you. I can pet you. Wait, can I pet the kitty? The kitty's gone invisible, by the way. There's a kitty in here somewhere, but he's phased out of the universe. He's stealth kitty now, which is kind of how kitties work. So I don't know if I can pet him, but I can pet you. Oh, and then he just goes for a wander. Oh, he just takes off. He just goes, yeah, sorry, don't do that on the ground, please. There's food being served here. This is so against health code. You can't just have a pet roaming around in here. Like, he's going to eat things, and then, you know, other things will happen, and it's going to be a total health code violation. But he goes for a bit of a walk. He just kind of bumbles around, probably licking people in a very, very unhygienic way. And who needs a promotion here? Ricardo. And that is it. All right. Yeah, Charisse will be maxed out pretty soon. Not super worried about that. 1,400 in my pocket, and the ingredients... I just took the words out of my mouth there. The ingredients market was about to open. We're not ordering chocolate. Stop telling me to order chocolate. Now, I'm going to start flooring literally everything. A lot of things down here, like, they seemed like a good idea at the time, like most of my life, and then I realized it's not. So I want to get rid of these hedges for a start, and then I think I want to do wooden flooring across the whole thing, except where sort of my individual areas are here. Get rid of that. I think I missed a bit over there. Okay, so what I'm thinking, this part I love. This is fantastic over here. But the rest of this might just be the wooden flooring, except for, like, the picnic areas and things like that. So can I do that right up to there? Oh, no. Don't buy the land. No. That's a terrible idea. All right. Wood to there, and this. This is a lot of money that I don't really need to be spending, but here we are. And then I want to go right up to that, and then leave that exactly as it is. Okay, and the picnic area is exactly as it is. See, now it would make more sense. Oh, hi, how did we do? Wow, we did a lot of food sales. I mean, I'm burning money, but I expect to burn money. Ingredients market is open. I'm going to come back to that in a sec. How about we make this now the grass, because that'll make more sense. No. Okay, we'll do it one at a time, game. Relax. First things first, what's the problem with the pizza? A little more ham. Okay, yeah, we got to bump the price up on this because you're asking for a lot of ham in there. And then who needs to be promoted here? Is it Charisse? That'd be great. Unfortunately not. It's Eileen and Olivia. I mean, good job to the both of you, but that's not who I wanted to promote. And then obviously start ordering literally everything. Well, we're going to have a lot more ham. Not 410. That might be a little bit too much, Dave. Yeah, I like this more. I know I'm taking away all the nature, but I somehow like this more. And then this little sort of park area. Basically what I'm doing is destroying the park so I can focus on a smaller park over here. This is how my brain works. I've got $631. That is no money to do anything at all. But I do want to look at that new stand, the Tapsilogan. It sounds delicious. It sounds absolutely delicious. It's $600 to put this thing up. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Maybe that could live down here. Yeah, like that in the corner. I'm kind of feeling that. Let me see how that looks there. I know that there's nobody working there, sir. Just go away. I will hire somebody for you. Service expert, a tip, and 3 more customers. I'll just take the tip. So that is rice, meat, and eggs. Okay, I was told there was garlic in this too, which made me very excited. I don't know what this is, but it sounds super yummy. No, not yummy. Yummy. Okay, we've leveled up 2. That'll be some more money and park points. Accept that, please. All right. And my man's in here working. Okay, we've got some base ingredients to go with. When the ingredients market's opens in about 5 seconds, I'll just order more stuff for that. Oh, now this park is really coming together. Hang on, ingredients market is open. So cheese. All right, we need a lot of that. And then let's just start getting these in here. Rice. Get sort of everything. We always need coffee and milk. Well, people seem to be into it no matter what it is. I mean, it's the sign. The sign says, I don't know what this is either, kid, but it sounds great. There's rice and eggs and meat in there, and then, again, allegedly garlic. $2,000 in my pocket and 17 park points. I think my next move is just to save up for the next patch of land there and continue this expansion in this direction. I really want to get the lights and tent thing just going right down the middle because that is going to look amazing. Now, anyone need a promotion? Unfortunately not, but we should be able to get that covered fairly soon. So that's probably an excellent place to call it on Food Park Manager for today. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Some more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time.
You know, an argument could have been made that spending an obscene amount of money on researching the theater just so I can get a sign that says Electric Boogaloo may not have been my smartest move. That is a strong argument, and that's an argument that you'd probably win, frankly. Wow, naked guy sticks his hand in a beehive. This can't end well. I don't know where I would see a leather carpet, but I'm going to imagine I had to pay an entry fee to see it.
I have a cylinder. I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.